Well,
All
they didn't
right.
say a hamburger maybe necessarily, and so it's technically.
Yeah, it could be
Although I
any. It could
actually
be any kind of
read
burger.
recently that the EU I think was it meat or burger where they're like, yeah, you can't use burger or steak now in the EU to describe like veggie meat, you know?
Uh-huh. Well, that's okay. That seems a little bit
I
reductive, but okay, I get
It's
it.
very stupid. It's very stupid, and I think that look, I'm not gonna say they have the dumbest government because we're on the table, but
Yeah, I mean, look, we're giving everybody a run for their money. And
yeah.
trust me, we run fast. We run hard. See you later, Gum. I know you're avoiding spoilers. I saw you were blueprinting earlier today. But this is a
Yeah,
heads up to everybody right now. We are solving the end of blueprints today. This is the day that we actually finish this game. It's happening. There's not going to be any more
now
blueprint streams after this.
we said in game in the title. I almost think we should just type like extreme post game because people may think in game means like, oh, we're about to hit the room, and instead it means we're so beyond the room you could never comprehend it.
I don't think any way that we phrase it would communicate effectively to someone who is not in
Also,
the
you gotta
know.
share that. You gotta share that. You gotta share the game with me.
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta share my screen with you. I'm sharing the blueprints. Well, actually, I'm
The
gonna
other note.
share with you Krita. I'm gonna share with you Krita because
Okay.
the first part of this stream is not, in fact, going to be in the blueprints. It's actually going to be in Krita.
Oh, did we do?
Because
Did we? Yeah. Oh, okay. You did, in fact.
I went
You did your
through.
homework.
I did my home. We did some homework since last stream. Let me turn on. Where is? Is that under game capture? Where's Krita? There you are, Krita. Krita has been turned on. So, it should be showing up any second now. Please, please help. Please help me. There it is. Okay, so this beautiful little Christmas light decoration that you're seeing right here, this is the result of me wandering through the atelier, the blueprints of the blueprints, and mapping out every single lantern, every single room, every single corridor, dead end. It took me a while, and I'm glad that I didn't do it on stream because it would have been like very, very boring for everybody. But I heckin' did it. We finally got there. So this is it. When you transfer the sound, like, stutters for a second of that transition sound? That's weird. I should look into that. Thank you for the heads up for that, Jin. Okay, so this is what it does appear to be inverted. Hang on, let me just... Why is it inverted? Mirror me back. There we go. I don't know what kind of hotkey that I picked that would invert this, but here's what we got. This is what this is what it looks like. You got one wrong though? I see it right there. What are you Yam, what are you talking about? Yeah, what do you mean? No problem. Send hoof pics as a usual payment. Okay, you got it, boss.
Now, here's a question I have for you.
Uh-huh.
Am I colorblind, or is there only one blue lantern?
There is, in fact, one blue lantern, which seems not enough to make a clear puzzle, but exactly enough to definitely be part of a puzzle.
What was our Morajai? Let me go look at that.
I'm glad you asked, Bug, because I put it in here too. So,
great.
The clue that we found when we were reading through all of the boxes of Morajai in the atelier was through lantern light in sketches cast, a tint of truth to find our path, a hue of wisdom to turn us right, a shade of rain to pass the light. Through lantern light in shadows past, we seek what's left of the lies we cast. And then the like smaller phrase was these vying plans forge barren crest among Huam blessed. And Huam means like old house or big house or something like that. It's a magical girl chant. It is absolutely a magical girl chant, and I'm assuming that once we like get inside room 46, the secret room 46, then we're going to I'm assuming turn into a magical girl. Just like our great-great-grandmother wanted. So this is the place. This is what the place looks like when we go in there. I can zoom it in or out, but you guys are getting a pretty good look at it, right? Gotta get to the super secret third mansion? Fuck. You might be right.
That's like the third heaven in the Bible.
Yeah,
Have we talked about the third heaven in the Bible?
The third heaven in the Bible? No, I'm not familiar with this.
Okay, I want to talk about the third heaven in the Bible real quick.
Okay.
It's clearly very relevant to this. Let me find the verse.
And then God said, yeah, but there's like actually a turbo heaven that you can get into, and only the really cool people are allowed.
Here it is. Thank you, Bible Hub.
Thanks, Bible Hub.
What's our preferred Bible? Do we like New International? Do we like King James?
I like the Gospel according to Snoop Dogg.
Amplified Christian Standard, American Standard, Holman Christian Standard, Contemporary English, English Revised, God's Word Translation, Good News Translation, International Standard, Net Bible, New Heart English, Webster's Bible, Weymouth New Testament.
Was it the Benjamin Franklin one that like took out all the religious stuff?
Took out a lot of shit.
And
yeah,
just like
they were
left
like,
in the
he's like,
philosophy.
hey, none of this shit. He was like, none of this shit's real.
None of this is real.
Okay, so
not.
here's just it is. I know a man who in Christ. I know a man in Christ who 14 years ago was caught up to the third heaven. Whether it was in the body or out of the body, I do not know. God knows.
The third heaven, huh?
The third heaven.
The secret third heaven that you need to have like a special like subscription plan for.
Been so obsessed since I first heard this, like, I don't know, 15 to 20 years ago, with like the third heaven. Not a lot of mentions in the Bible about the third heaven.
You know what? Not a whole lot of mentions about the second heaven either, honestly.
Well, that's the thing, is it
none
implies...
mentions of the second heaven. What's up with that?
So then people are like, well, it's from the Jewish tradition of categorizing the heavens into three levels. The first heaven is the atmosphere around the earth. The second heaven is the outer space, and then the third heaven, of course, is where God is. And I'm like, but that's, I've never fucking heard that. It, like, yeah, the Mormons also have three heavens.
Is that right?
That's true.
Terrestrial, telestial, and celestial. Oh my god. Heaven is too complicated for me. I'm just gonna go to hell and burn. That seems easier.
I just want to know, like, the concept of there being just the phrase third heaven is, like, so... It sounds like it came from an anime. Does that make sense?
It does. It's got very anime vibes to it.
Okay, so here's my thought.
What's your thought?
We have a blue dot.
We have a blue dot.
Right? We probably start at the blue dot.
Possibly.
That's it. That's my whole thought. That's it.
So here was my thought. I noticed that the vestibule / antechamber has 3 different lanterns around its entrances.
Based on the 3 colors available. Except for yellow, I guess, is one of a color that we don't have.
The ones outside of it are orange, red, and purple. There are
so
yellow lanterns, there are green lanterns, but there's none of those outside the vestibule. So my thinking was...
There's no point in taking them.
Yeah, no point in taking them. I was thinking, what if we chart a path... That's me, I'm Deer, by the way, in case anybody was checking.
That uses the purple,
or the red, or the orange. And we see if we can like get in from there.
I think we have to grab all of them for each of those colors. Would be my guess.
We have to grab all of them?
That's what my assumption would be. So, for example, I would imagine you go blue, right? Let's say you start blue, you go south around the edge of the storeroom there. You can go then through the cloister to the top. Then
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
I think I want to do a little bit of experimentation to start us off.
Okay.
I'm getting really G-bived right now. That's valid. That's true. I want to start off by seeing what the red path gives us, because I've noticed that, like, we start here, right? Oh, whoops, where's my line tool? There's my line tool. We start here.
Hey, what was our solution? What was our solution for the Morajai box, though?
All the Morajai boxes?
Because didn't they make a saying?
Yeah, we read it earlier. It says, through lantern light and sketches cast, a tint of truth to find our path, a hue of wisdom to turn us right, a shade of rain to pass the light. Through lantern light in shadows past, we seek what's left of the lies we cast. These vying plans forge barren crest among hue unblessed.
Okay, so here's my updated thought.
Your updated thought. Lay it on me.
Is okay, through lantern light in sketches cast, I assume that just means where we're currently at, because
we're like in the sketches of the whole house, I guess. This is a sketch of the house rather than the final version.
A tint of truth to find our path, blue. So blue.
Blue.
A hue of wisdom to turn us right. So maybe it's like you start at the blue, and then whenever you hit whatever the hue of wisdom is, you turn right. A shade of rain to pass the light is maybe going straight, and then through lanterns, we seek what's left through the shadows pass is like go left at this thing.
Okay, so truth is blue. Blue things are true, right? Thank you for the lark, Kylie. To find our path. A hue of wisdom. Wisdom is. Let's see the.
Which one?
Purple
which one's wisdom?
Or orange?
Which one was the ecology one?
Kororika, I think, was wisdom. Kororika is. Hold on, let me look at my little symbols again. We decided that Kororika was the educational one. So Kororika is academic, and who's purple? Purple is Iraja, which is poetic and rainy. So Shade of Rain would be purple.
Shade of Rain.
Okay, so hang on a minute. Let's go Shade of Rain. That's not right. Wisdom. So wisdom is right. Then rain is pass, so I'm assuming go straight. Lies are red, and so we go left at red.
Left at red.
Maybe that's it. Okay. Wisdom right, rain is pass. Okay.
I was like, surely the Morajai is telling us what to do, right?
Surely that's part of it, yes. I'm curious if anything happens if we do follow just like these normal pathways.
Yeah, let's just try it.
But I think that might be the true final solution. Yeah, this looks like the easiest solution so far.
Drip, you got to be so careful about saying that phrase.
It's the easiest solution, Bug. And I am ready to back that up.
Also, at Aldi next week, they're going to have scary cakes. Hostess scary cakes.
Scary cakes? Wait a minute.
Yeah, the cakes are going to be scary, I guess.
How scary? I can't have them be too scary.
Just kind of like not at all.
I'm still not at all scary. You know, they might put a pumpkin on there.
I'm so mad that we don't live in California because I want to go to grocery outlets so bad and just buy all the insanely cheap items.
Man,
I want to get 10-cent packages of goldfish crackers.
Ooh, I like this plan. All right, so here we go. I think I'm gonna walk the red path first.
I think that's correct. Yeah.
Okay, I'm covering up I'm gonna cover up Discord, and then I'll share with you blueprints while we do this first walkthrough. Okay, that's not redeem scene. Game capture. I'm gonna find it, you guys. Where the heck? So I guess I want. Oh, Krita, stop! Go away, Krita. Turn off Krita. There we go. Now you guys should be seeing blueprints. Right here. Right, just a few more transitions, just for good measure. This is such like a meta solution to the puzzle that you guys are going to have to bear with us. All right, change stream. I'm going to stream the blueprints to Bug instead. And now I've got my pathway that we're going to walk. Here we go. Welcome back to Mount Holly Estate. Here we go. We can hear the footsteps again. Source round reminds me of what happens when you blue screen. And whoa, that one was worse? Oh man, yeah, it's not meant to do those transitions so rapid fire. Normally I don't do that. But today is a special day. Today is a special day because we're getting to the end of the atelier. Hey, it rhymed.
What can
I
I
looked
help
up
you
the
with, buddy?
definition of atelier, and apparently it's just like the type of workshop where a like drafting
Like a
architect
draftsman?
works. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Prism, green, violet, yellow, red, blue, orange.
Oh yeah, that probably means something, huh?
Don't go where the path leads. 45.
Wait, don't go where the path leads?
Don't go where the path leads.
Don't do
go
it.
there. Don't do it. I want to see what happens if I do. Like, worst case scenario, we follow the red line and nothing happens. I guess we'll find out. Let's start this thing off.
You a bunch?
I mean, I guess I don't have to really...
The test draft screen is so confusing because it doesn't seem to shuffle rooms between...
Do you think it's the same
days.
animation every time?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so, too. Here we go. Our very first...
Yeah, what if you follow the line and they're like, hey, we deleted your save?
We deleted your save. You suck. So we want to go into the cloister. Out of the cloister, where there's a red. Then we go way up until we see purple. That's my purple. That's my purple right there. But we go past this, into this, round the bend, till we see purple again. Round the corner. I think we're just going all the way to the end of the hallway for this one. Follow the red line, your game exits, your files are deleted, it says, congratulations, you are the Red Prince. Good job,
My
loser.
ape's gone.
I guess we're going this way?
I don't know why I thought of my ape's gone recently, and now it just won't leave my head.
Your ape is gone? What?
Somebody was like,
Is this an NFT thing?
my NFTs got hacked. My ape's all gone, or something like that.
My ape's all gone. Please send help.
I've been hacked. All my apes gone. This just sold. Please help me.
So wait, we want to go...
My ape's gone.
This way. Is there a red out here? There is a red out here. I'm getting a little bit turned around, but I think this is the vestibule here. That's the... Okay, so now the moon is red.
Sick.
We love a red moon. Can I open the door?
Is there normally
I
a
can
more
open the
Xbox
door!
than the others? Oh, okay.
This was not the true path. Yeah, alright, well that's
Okay.
real. Okay. This was not the true path. I mean, that seems pretty straightforward to me. It seems...
Yeah, I think they just said, like, that wasn't it. Try
that
something
ain't
else.
it. I think the blue path is going to be the true path.
Yeah.
Um,
But you just want to see the door light up different. Now, the real question is, do we now have to wait till another day for, like, to do the real path? Let's go find out. Let's do a different path color and see if it does a different color moon.
okay. Let me see if I can find my way back to
Let's see, we don't
entrance.
want the red prints. We want the blue prints.
That's right. That's what the game is called.
I want to know, do you think he just was like sitting on the phrase, like he just read the word blueprint or blueprint somewhere and was like,
He was like, damn it, guys, I got it.
I could do something with that. I really want to know. I really wish I could just sit down and be like, tell me about how you came up with this idea.
Right. All right, here we go. We're going back to Krita. We're gonna draw a new path. The path of wisdom, as it were. Can I go to my game capture mode? There we go. Turn on Krita again. That's absolutely wild to me. I can't believe that
When we're
further than
done,
rad.
I think we should raid rad, and the raid message should be further than rad.
Further than rad. Out-radded rad.
True blueprints.
True prints. Blueprints, more like true prints. Got him, nailed it.
Ben is acting so strangely tonight. He seems mildly concerned. He wants to snuggle a whole lot. I don't think he's sick or anything. Because
Do you think
he's eating
perhaps
things
he's
just
just
fine.
really excited that we are going to beat the blueprints tonight? And that's why he's so...
I think he's really psyched about it.
Yeah, I would be psyched about it too if I was Flynn.
Maybe you're sick. What if it's me? What if I'm the one that's sick? What if he's like,
Ooh, yeah. What if he's got
detector,
like?
you have big cancer?
I don't know about that. Maybe it's like you're gonna have like
Well,
bad farts or something.
You never know. He loves to have a big gross fart these days. It's
Does.
I think also maybe Tree is doing something upstairs and he's mildly concerned about it.
Oh, is
I
that
just heard
right?
like
Is it pizza related?
it's not. Buddy, what can I help you with? Sorry, he jumped up and his claws like tickled my stomach.
Aw.
Hi, buddy.
Blaine is just
He's
like
just
the
sort of
cutest little guy, I swear.
He's just sitting between my I'm not gonna lie, that actually seems relatively straightforward.
The purple path.
Oh, your nose is so cold.
I love how
Hi, buddy.
Flynn is just going to continue harassing Bug for this entire stream.
This is the most that he's. Oh, why are you shaking, little man? What's up?
Oh my goodness.
You okay, buddy?
Little guy.
He just wants to play so bad.
He wants to play? Tell
Yeah.
him
if
that
you still like this,
he's not good at
Oh.
puzzles.
Why are you shaking, buddy? Little man, you okay though? You ate earlier.
He's like, pay
He must be
attention
finding
to
his
me. He's like, notice me.
He does. I've been trying to not give him as much. I know this is gonna sound bad. I've been trying to not give him as much attention like immediately when he asks for it, because ideally at some point I will have a job and I won't be able to play with him all the time.
Yeah.
And so I don't want him to be like. I want him to sort of taper off of it a little bit versus me just cold turkey disappearing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Build a little bit of that.
I also like, whenever I was studying for the bar, it was actually advantageous for him to come up and be like, "Hey, take a break," basically.
Because he would give you some answers when you were there.
Yeah, he'd give me answers, and that's how I passed.
Yeah. He was feeding you answers like through an earpiece. Because there is no rule that says a dog can't be a voyeur.
There you go, buddy.
Wait.
I kiss his little head.
Right way. Did I fuck this up? No, there's a purple right here. And then I go in... No, that's coat check. This way?
Hold on.
I'm trying to follow my map, which I was showing you guys earlier.
While you do that, I'm going to put a blanket on the floor, because maybe he wants to lay down on the
This
ground.
doesn't feel right. Feels like I've taken a wrong turn somewhere. Because what's down this way? There's another purple down there. I'm just going to keep following the purples. Oh, this is the vestibule.
No, there. Yeah, you're just... Yeah.
Oh, it's purple. We don't have to reset every day.
Okay, sick. And it's going to be like this.
This is not the true path. Okay, well, it seems like it's not really giving us anything different whenever we do this. So
yeah,
instead,
I think we kind of need the blue one.
I think we need the blue one.
Oh,
we need to blue
buddy, why are you shaking so much?
He's like, look how hard I can shake. Oh my gosh.
You seem so sad. I'm going to get him a blanket real quick, because it is kind of cold in here.
A little chilly. Warm that pup up.
Okay, so we got to get back to blue. And we'll have to remember the rule. Well, but the thing is, he can just jump on the bed if he wants a blanket. There's literally a blanket laid down for him there. I think he just wants to be right next to me.
I think he does.
You okay, buddy?
That's our
now he's doing
boy.
There's blue. He's doing big dumb panting, which is what he does at approximately. It must be like 7 o'clock. It is in fact.
Turns out he knows what he's doing.
At like 7, and then it takes about 30 minutes. It's when his like we used to call it his dumbing hour when he was younger.
His dumbing hour.
Something about like 7 o'clock, he would just like run and go ham and like toss his toys around and just like fucking zoom through stuff, and then he would calm down. And right now he's in his dumbing hour again.
Okay, so let's remember our rules. Orange is right, red is left, purple is straight. So
I'm gonna pull it up. Orange is right, Purple is through, and then red is left.
So if we start at blue, the first thing we encounter is a red. So we'll go left at red, and the only way out of this room is...
We could just do it. We don't even have to map it. We can just do it once we get there, right?
Yeah, but this will help me like to navigate a little bit better.
Okay.
So right when we see orange, correct?
Yeah, but here's my question is... Yeah, I guess it's orange. Yeah, it's orange, so then right. And then...
From there, we would go...
So that's...
Is that right?
And then cross through.
Would we go to the red or the orange at that point?
Take a left and would have you go back through the entrance point.
Yeah.
Which feels like something is... Oh, Gentamos, this is him every night he does this panting thing. Every single night. For years. And the vet's like, he's fine. Let me Drip, while you map this out and figure this out, I'm gonna see if I throw something for him if he's good. Because I'm mildly like, what's up, buddy?
Valid, yeah.
I'll pair back.
So we see 2 purples to go straight. And then the next thing we encounter is an orange. And orange is turn right. But there's no place for us to turn right. I'm starting to think that maybe we've misinterpreted something here. But what could we have misinterpreted? Like... wisdom to turn us right, rain to pass the light. Am I stupid, maybe? Maybe I'm just dumb? Hold on. Let me start over. So we're starting here. This is our starting point right here. The blue. Tint of truth to find our path. Okay. So this is our starting point. Do we assume that we're going like this or like this? Okay, so let's assume I'm going straight, right? The very first thing we encounter is a red, which means left. I feel like this is where I went wrong immediately. Left, the only way out of here is this. We go right, we go right. We go... right from here would take me into a dead end, which doesn't make sense. So I guess we have to go out here. Then we go left, left, pass. Pass to here. And the next thing we encounter is this intersection, right? It's like a very vague clue. Maybe something will change on the dead end? I don't know if we're in clue territory yet, but possibly busy. I have you on deck to assist. Because the next thing we would encounter is this orange, and orange is turn right, but there's no place to turn right without running into like green and shit. What am I missing then? Maybe something will change on the dead end. Something will change on the dead end. You think it'll open up? That would be weird. Like the corridor would open up? I mean, that would be so bizarre because the corridor never has a door there. Right? That would be very strange. But maybe? I don't know. Possibly. Okay. So... if this is not a right, if this game is like a 90% hidden doors, might be right about that. Could be right. What if I'm having a misunderstanding? Maybe I don't start by going straight through blue, but maybe the starting point goes like through here, right? Then if that's the starting point, red is a left turn, easy. Go here. You're a right turn. You're a right turn. Right turn. Left turn. Left turn. The only way out is here. Purple means pass through. The only way through here is here. Right turn, pass through. Left turn. This feels more like viable, right? Pass through, pass through. Continue passing through. We come to U, which is a left turn. Ooh, but now we get to, like, yellow, which doesn't make a lot of sense. So something has gone wrong. Correct? Maybe I just ignore the other colors if I encounter them? Is that a thing, perhaps? Because this would be like... pass through. You're a left. Red means go left. Oh, brother. Have you tried asking the mansion politely? I have tried asking the mansion politely. It's not yielding up any of its secrets. It's being very coy about it, is what it's doing. Have I done this correct? We turn left at the red, pass through, and then you say turn left, which would take us down the yellow path. Like, this seemed more... Who's left? Lies. The lies are not the lies we left. Left lies. Red. Drip, who's left? Red. Red's left. So... maybe... jeez. Sorry, who's left? Red. Red's left.
Okay, I'm back.
This feels wrong here.
He was very unhappy about the fact that Tree apparently had temporarily put up the dog gate.
Oh, that's so...
and that's why he was freaking out.
Oh. He's just being dramatic. So,
Yes.
Bug, I think I've run into a problem here. I instead of starting with going straight through the blue, I instead went the other direction from blue, and that made a more logical pathway all the way up to here.
And up until you hit a spot where it didn't make sense anymore.
Yeah. No, like left is in west or left is in yours. Like left as in whichever way I'm facing.
It surely must be, yeah, it surely must be left.
So at red,
ours.
I go left, which is this way. And then on purple, you pass through. Purple, you pass through. And the next thing we hit is this red, right?
So let me see the map.
That's the map.
No, I guess hold on, let me pull it up on screen.
Sorry, I couldn't keep sharing different sources.
Yeah, hold on. Okay. So we go through there.
Mm-hmm.
That all looks right to me. That all looks right to me.
It all works until this.
Yeah, what the
light by
fuck do you do up at that point? What is that?
I mean,
what
look, I was kind of in a fugue state by the time I was finishing this, so it's entirely possible I made a mistake, and that is not a red lantern.
What if we just
if that
do
was a
it
purple
and
lantern,
see if
it would work.
What if we just do it and see if it works?
Yeah, let's just do it and see if it works. Let's just get in there. I want to get in there. Let's see. Game capture, turn off Krita, back into the game. Here we go. So, let's do it. So.
I feel like our motto should just be like, I don't know, try it.
I don't know, just try it. Red is left.
Just.
The next thing we encounter is the orange, which means turn right. I also want to figure out this room, too. I feel like there's something here, but I don't know how to solve it.
Oh, I know. There's
Orange
clearly
is
something.
right.
It's different words, but how do we know what words are which?
Orange is right. Red is left. Red is left. Purple is straight. Orange is right. Orange is right. Actually, this might be easier than mapping it out. Purple is straight through.
That's why I was like, I think I would just go for it.
Red is left. Straight through, straight through.
And then left and into, I assume, a room.
Left into this room. Oh. Aha. Interesting.
What room
okay.
was that? Hold on. What room was that initially?
This room was the furnace?
Okay, straight into the fire. Okay.
It's
well,
room 46.
That's room 46. Yeah, that's just room 46, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. What do we do with that?
Well, there's another Morajai box. I was gonna say that it doesn't feel like the chair has clipping on it.
You go to the Morajai box and they're like, hey, guess what? There's another house.
There's another house, you guys. Look at all this garbage that they have like laying around up here.
Does this mean we win yet?
Are we the winners? Did we achieve everything we meant to achieve?
Did we win it?
Well, I guess we should solve the Morajai box first. Look at this old school telephone too. Damn. All right, fine. Morajai. We're solving for blue, which seems very, appropriate or whatever.
On theme.
Okay, let me really refresh myself with the rules. Blue mimics whatever's in the middle. Green, green swaps positions across the central axis.
Gray is nothing.
Gray is nothing. Orange turns into whatever it's touching most of, and pink rotates around our favorite axis, right? So I think what I'd love to do is get something useful in the middle, like you, right? That way you can do things like move over here and turn you into a blue guy. And I want the other orange to also be blue. Which now you can be blue. Do I want you blue right there, though? Because what if... No. Maybe? Yeah, because then you're blue.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can just rotate you around. There we go. Perfect.
Sick. Sick and easy.
Sick and easy. I love blue.
Blue. It just says...
Son of a bitch!
It just says blue. Okay, hold on. Now, if we change
the
message that we had before, and we put the word blue there, does that mean anything? What was our message again?
The room this was in was the furnace. And the word that was in the furnace, hold on, I'm looking through my notes. The furnace's room said truth. So it would say,
okay,
through
so
lantern
like
light
blue
and sketches cast a tint of blue to find our path.
But we did that.
Yes?
Right, we did that. Well, that's literally what we did to get here, right?
That's literally what we did to get here.
That's what we did to get here.
I don't... Oh, hello. This is where... Hold on, there's something... This is open now. This is where his thing was before.
Oh, yeah.
The last will and testament of Baroness Aravai! Oh my god, hang on a minute! We found something! I, Aravai of Mount Holly, architect, mother, and reluctant Baroness, being of weak of body but perfect mind and memory, thanks be to Arinda. Do make and ordain this document my last will and testament. As I commit my final wishes to paper, may it be done so in the tapestry and color of my life's work. May it be written under the tree of creativity and in the shade of truth that has sheltered my loved ones from the villainy of country and countrymen. In the same spirit of defiance, I hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore printed on common, hueless parchment. Interesting. Also, cursed hi! The note just says, ba-ba-dee-ba-ba-ba. I, first, being somewhat religious, give my soul to Rinna, my ashes to Vaya, and my remainder to man, as will be detailed in the pages and clauses that follow this foolishly superstitious passage. In the second order, should my husband, Baron Thomas Sinclair, survive me, I grant to him his choice of sentimental keepsake he may wish to retain in remembrance of me. As our union was never founded on material dependency, I make no provision for his future. They said, fuck that guy. Nor for my eldest son, Herbert S. Sinclair.
He's rich, so.
As he will in due course inherit his father's titles, enterprises, and fortune. They said, like, no, he doesn't get anything. However, the estate of Mount Holly, its many floor plans, and storied secrets are mine and mine alone to grant, and I have neither pledged nor suggested it will be granted to either of my children, or the details concerning its disposition to follow.
Ooh,
well,
she might be running the rule against perpetuity.
Yeah, that's right. We got some testamentary issues going on in here. Turns out that Herbert Sinclair
didn't
have shit to confer to us.
I don't know that we're gonna have the life of the estate plus 20, or the life of the person plus 20, the controlling life plus 21 years.
No, I don't think so.
Figure out if this resolves.
Yeah,
hey, do we think
not.
It's been 90? Do we think it's been 90 years or less, which is the new common law way of interpreting the rule against perpetuities?
No, maybe. Sinclair's kind of old, but we're very young.
Yeah, I think this isn't the U.S. Hey, Busy, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they celebrate Christmas here. That means it's the U.S.
This is America.
I do, in third order, bestow upon my youngest son, Simon. Wait, I was alive at this time? My library, including its books.
No, this is, remember, we're named after our, like, I think Herbert is our uncle, like our great uncle.
Oh, Sinclair was the brother. Herbert Sinclair was the brother of Simon Sinclair.
Yeah, and I think we're technically down Simon's path, but Herbert is who we hear about because he's the one who had control of the mansion.
That's right.
We'll find out how he did that, I guess, in a second.
I bestow on my youngest son Simon my library, including its books, manuscripts, and musings, for I have long believed that Simon, much like myself, finds greater delight in the realm of imagination than in the mundane realities of everyday life. I hope he cherishes these books, for within their pages lie doorways to endless worlds of wonder and knowledge, like this secret fuck-ass house.
So, here's my question. How many things that have been written seemingly to us in the house are actually to the other Simon? We'll never know.
We may never know. I mean, not a lot of the Baroness's writings still exist in the house.
Ooh, Drip, I want to read a page of it.
Go for it, in fourth order.
In the fourth order, one that I suspect will intrigue those I leave behind far more than the previous provisions, I hereby bequeath the entirety of the aforementioned estate, Mount Holly, to the individual that discovers the hidden room that contains the blue pages of this document, hence titled the Blue Testament of R.of.A.
Wait,
it is my firm belief that the challenge of uncovering the secret far outweighs any other measures of worthiness, and thus I entrust my beloved home to that deserving successor without regard to the years that may pass or their familiar connection to my descendants, who may have incidentally assumed possession of the estate in the interim.
Oh my god, in the event that any of those other guys...
Yeah, in the event that any of my relations or future kin are living in the estate when this worthy successor locates the Blue Testament, measures shall be taken to ensure their continued residence without fear of eviction or forced removal. So they're like, they'll get a life estate, maybe, it sounds like.
They're allowed to hang out for a little while, but then you gotta get the frick out.
Estate is when you go, like, hey, you can have this thing as long as you're living, but then it is going either back to my estate or to somebody else afterwards. True. You don't get to, like, pass it on afterwards.
Exactly.
Okay, Drip, back to you.
Izzy, thank you for the bits, by the way. And also, Cursed, yes, this is the plot to Myst. This is Myst all over.
Is this the plot to Myst? I've never played it.
I played it once when I was a child, and I never really won. I should go back and revisit it sometime. It's a cool game.
I've never played Myst, but I saw the sequel to Myst on stream. I played it.
Yeah.
Or was there somebody? Fuck, I don't even... Let me tell you. I actually do. I remember being there for Riven. Was that us? Was that Rad? Who was doing Riven?
It wasn't us, I'll tell you that much. I've never played Riven before.
I did Riven with somebody and was like, this sucks.
It was bad? Oh no, that's very disappointing.
I think actually it was probably good for a certain subset of people, and I just wasn't in that subset, you know?
Yeah, that's valid.
It wasn't my type of puzzles, what was happening in Riven.
The estate,
Anyway.
being of generous size, is more than capable of accommodating multiple parties without inconvenience. Well, you say that, but there is one bathroom in the entire house.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
just-
actually only one bathroom.
just putting that out there. It is with the understanding, however, that preparations for eventual relocation should be made, as such leniency will not be afforded to subsequent generations. Get the fuck out and take your kids with you. I do hereby constitute and appoint my colleague and fellow practitioner of architecture, Quartus Alicius Aaron of Trinsdale, the exclusive charge and office of executrix of this instrument. If ever the 46th room of my Mount Holly estate is discovered, and the Blue Testament of Orivai be delivered unto her hands or unto any of her descendants, I do ordain that they shall bear sole dominion and discretion to override and render null any and all prior arrangements heretofore made in my stead or in the name of my seed. I trust in her and in the generations that follow her to fulfill this role faithfully. Weird that we've never seen this lady before. Quartus Alicius Aaron of Trinsdale. I mean, she's local. I trust in her generation.
So is this our great grandma? What's our family tree here?
Orivai?
I think so,
think
right?
she is our great grandmother. Yes. Also, Cadillacs, hello. Now now we really own Mount Holly Estate. I can sell this thing.
Yeah, it turned out the whole time we could have actually been fucking beaten by this document. If like a
Yeah. Because apparently Herbert thought, he's like, ooh, look at me, I have access to this building. It's like, no, buddy, you didn't get anything. She cut you out of the will. In steadfast adherence to the wishes laid out in the foregoing pages of this document. Lastly, I leave a final message to my worthy successor. You who have reached this final room, you who unearthed these pages hidden amidst the blueprints buried beneath cryptic words and prophecies of the past, you who have spent countless days wandering the chambers and passageways of your own curiosity, scouring for clues, hoping for answers, striving for that which you knew might forever elude you. To you, whom satisfaction is a fleeting companion, to you who stands now at the end of your journey, triumphant, exhausted, and justly proud, to you I grant that which in life I have given to no other, my esteem. In witness whereof, I have heretofore set my hand this 16th day of April 1952, Orivai of Mount Holly. Oh my god. Bug, we finally did it.
I think that's the end?
I think that's the end. Like, it's...
I think that's the end of Blueprints?
Yeah, you who stands now at the end of your journey. That's it. That's the end of Blueprints.
That feels like, I know they're not rolling credits, but
You'd
boy,
think
does
there would be
that
a cutscene
feel...
or something, right?
I kind of like it, though. If that's just
Yeah, that's it.
I kind of weirdly like it.
Yeah, right?
Well, hold on. Wait, hold on. Okay. I was going to say, let's look around the room first.
Let's look around the room first.
Just in case
say
they're
blue. It do be blueing out there.
It do be blowing out there.
We got the stuff from
Who?
the we never
Man,
solved
we
the
never-
gallery.
I was going to say, we never solved the gallery. We also never solved all 8 of the
sigil seals, yeah.
the sigil seals. And now I'm so curious as to what happens then, because this feels like it is maybe further than whatever that's supposed to be.
Yeah, it certainly does. Pluto, hello. Everybody get some bleats while you're at it, too.
Huh.
Everybody celebrate by cracking open a nice cold bleat with your buddies, okay? It's time. We got the blue bleats. Oh my god. This is
that's
gotta
kinda
be it,
just
though,
kinda
right? This is
it,
like
huh?
the end.
Yeah, I think that might literally have been the end. I was kind of expecting we were going to grind for like 4 more hours or something, and then...
Nah, that's
But
it.
it feels a lot like that's kind of it,
Yeah,
right?
that's the end of it. I think so. I think we've actually we own the house now.
Unless-
This is my house.
Unless there's another puzzle.
Oh my god.
Well, we don't know what the fuck it means when the plans forge Baron Crest among he will bless.
Yeah, what does that mean? Like, let's... hold
We
on,
also
let me-
don't know if the test draft means anything.
The test draft, we have no idea what that could mean. Thank you for the bleats, everybody. Good job. So it said... Okay, hold on. What was the Huum Blessed thing? I have it on my Krita over here. So it says, these vying plans... thank you. These vying plans, which
Forge
I mean, I'm
Baron
assuming
Crest.
that the vying plans are
Like
just
your
like
own
the
bless.
floor plans, right? These floor plans that we're walking through. Forge Baron
That
Crest.
where it's like various people making. I don't know. Who could know?
He's vine.
We also don't know.
Crest.
Like, what was it? We never figured out what roseberry means. That's what it was. I was like, there's one other thing we never figured out. I don't know what
roseberry means.
We have the gallery. We have to figure out roseberry. We have to figure out
the crests, the realm crests.
The realm crests. But I gotta say, that really feels like that's it, right? Get to room 46 a second time.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything. I think this is the end of the story. I think there are maybe some other puzzles that we can solve, but this is the end of the story.
I think this is I think we have. Now that's what's left is side quest, right?
Yeah, we got some side quests left. That's correct.
It feels very much like finishing an RPG and then being like, well, it's like it feels like if you went into Dragon Quest and then did Dragon Quest 11's, their whole story, which exists. I don't know if you've ever played Dragon Quest 11.
I've never played any Dragon Quest games.
Man, Dragon Quest 11's literally maybe one of my few 10 out of 10 games.
Wait, seriously? You never say nice things about games.
It's really good. I normally
Dragon Quest is the one with the goofy little blue slime, right?
Yeah. Dragon Quest 11 for the Nintendo Switch, which is the best way to play it, I think. Well, you can play it on your computer too, I think. But it's so fucking what do we do now? I mean, we can solve those other puzzles, but it very much feels like it's
Yeah, let's call it a day and do a victory lap, I guess.
Yeah, let's
just end the day here.
Oh yeah, can you draft this room? Is it technically still the atelier, I guess?
It's still stuck in the atelier. That's wild that she's just like, I'm gonna hide my super secret turbo will inside a house under my house that you have to get through my house.
Well, because it's not like they're gonna be and she's the one who made the house. She's the one who drafted it. Can I say, by the way, I do kind of wish that the house was older. There's something about the fact that it's made in 1954 or whatever, and that you're just getting to it 40 years later.
It makes it a little less mystical.
It's a little less mystical than if it was hey, 300 years of your family have not managed to fucking crack this code, but you did it.
Yeah, it's more like 2 generations of your family just were not smart enough.
Yeah, your granddad wasn't smart enough, and your mom was too busy fighting
she was too busy impotently stealing a crown from a museum to prove a point, I guess.
Well, that's true. The 1950s is when the Baroness died, but that's when people would have been starting to solve her puzzles, though.
Right. There would have been a statement of who gets this house, right?
Yeah. What do we? I guess we try and go solve the sigils. I guess is our.
I figure I'll take a little pit stop to the sigils and see if we can solve those.
I feel at this point, if we just rotate, if we just know enough to make some guesses on the sigils and get it, I think so.
Fine. I think we've got enough context clues that we could probably narrow it down.
But also it's one of those things where I'm we kind of did the game.
We did the game. What else did we possibly miss, right?
Drip, where would you put Blueprints on your what tier of game is Blueprints making it into for you?
So I am a huge lover of The Witness, right? I know this is a rare opinion that many people do not share. I would place Blueprints up in those hallowed halls of some of my favorite games of all time.
Okay, let's say that
The Witness, Outer Wilds.
The Witness and Blueprints, you have to pick one of them.
I have to pick one, huh?
Yeah.
I think Blueprints might have the lead, actually, which is wild. Because
yeah.
I don't know if it's because I'm riding the high right now from solving this, but
I think
the extra layer of narrative intrigue in the Blueprint, so it's not just puzzles. There's also the story that takes it above and beyond.
You don't have that weird ending where you just are sort of in the guy's office or whatever the fuck was happening at the
exactly.
If you get the true ending of The Witness. I think that legitimately finding that will and it just being a will and that being cool is I really love that. I actually kind of love that there wasn't a cutscene or anything. It was just hey,
that's it. I wouldn't have minded a little bit of a credits roll. They could have done a small cutscene. We got a cutscene for opening the box, right?
Yeah, but I mean well, okay, so then there's the question of What's up with the spiral? What does the spiral mean?
What does the spiral mean? Yeah, that part
Because he
remains
sees that
unsolved.
spiral. He sees that spiral. I guess we never fleshed out the spiral. Is another thing we didn't do.
Yeah, we didn't get to the end of the spiral yet. That's something that we could grind on.
What if it's like, and then to get to the red house, like, oh fuck, god damn it.
Yeah.
You spend like 200 days fleshing out the spiral.
Good luck with that.
It's like in my restless dreams, I see that town, Silent Hill.
So here's the thing: we don't know what the transportation system is in Costa Rica. We know it's orange. We know it's snow. We know it's academic. But the transportation system, we don't know.
I just say we just fucking... Can we just rotate through until...
I mean, yeah, we can just rotate through.
Until it clicks.
Sure. Now, we were supposed to get... What does this change? This changes the back end here. What is this even changing? This is changing the number of rays as well as the number of, like, symbols that we have showing, right?
Hey, what is... In the phrase Morajai, what does the Jai mean?
That's a good question. Does Jai mean anything in our world? Is it like a thing? I don't know what that outer thing is. I think we just have to... The outer one is, triangles.
The third heaven.
It's the third heaven, yeah. So
I legitimately think...
Try some of these and see if, like...
I'm trying to think... Okay.
Oh,
I'm trying to think of games... Okay, well, there you go.
You know what? Every once in a while, we get a lucky break on a brute force guess.
We just get one.
I was just like, I don't know, put the X position on. But hey, look at that, we got there. I don't really feel the need for on getting more Ajay box for allowance. That's
no, but we have to solve the postcard thing. Remember?
Yeah, the postcard's right here.
Yeah,
we got it.
Okay. Well, we'll come back. Well, I think we just read all the postcards at once. I think we don't even fuck with the postcards right now.
All right, that's fair.
I think we just try and solve the. Do you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, just solve.
Otherwise, you're solving two puzzles at once.
Okay, so we've done you. We've done you. We have not done you.
We don't give a shit about allowance tokens, chat.
Yeah.
We have so much.
Sorry,
we literally own the house.
We literally own the house now. This is our house.
Isn't it crazy to think that even if our uncle hadn't died, like, we could just take his house?
Yeah, right? He's like,
and he'd be like, you gotta
get
fucking
the
move.
Frick out of here.
I guess by process of elimination, we kind of know which symbols have already been used for certain things.
We do, and that's super useful. This one we do happen to know. It's the like square with a circle with a dot in it. Yeah, that one.
Okay, great. And then we can just rotate the outside.
Yeah, we can just rotate this next one here. Storms are like lightning bolts. Like that.
And then just rotate the outside until it's hashtag solved.
Hashtag solved. We know it's trains, which is 3 rays. Hold on. 3 rays. And then this one should be like Ziggy Zags.
Thought we passed Ziggy Zag already.
We've seen a portion of this.
I feel like we fucked up. Because this one...
What's wrong with this one?
Oh, we've already cycled through the outside border.
Is this the Ziggy Zags that I was drawing? No. Yes! Okay.
Yes, okay, great. Sorry, my brain thought... I forgot you had to push the button, so I was like...
Yeah, right?
I was like, huh, none of it worked.
None of it worked? No, we just had to push the button. See, we had more...
Uncle.
Ooh, hello.
Uncle, thanks for helping my mom who... Yeah, what is that? I guess that's one of their instruments.
Must be, right?
Oh, fuck, we need to get a magnifying glass and just sort of, like, look at all these stamps at some point.
I think we're past that at this point, Bug.
What do you mean?
I think we're past stamp
collection.
What do you mean, Trip?
You think that's not going to help us with...
I mean, it might. Who
What if
knows?
you solve all the stamps and then they're like, "Welcome to the Red House"?
Yeah, welcome to the Red House, everybody. Brand new thing just dropped.
Shouldn't it be like a black house also? Because there should be a. That's the one that we think is good.
Yeah, that's the.
We actually don't want a red house. Fuck.
Arindia.
That's the old Arindia.
What, the stamp puzzle in the Red House? God. Gotta solve the stamp puzzle
Yeah,
in the
what about the
Red
stamp
House. I
My
can't
stamp.
imagine. We've solved Iraja. We solved Korriga.
Also, Drip,
this is Morajai.
I'm kind of like, damn, I really thought this was gonna take us longer.
No, we have all the information. We've been collecting it. We just haven't like bothered to sit down and
No,
actually
I mean,
lock these
like,
in.
I thought the us getting to quote the end. I thought it was gonna be like, all right, so you got to room 46. Now here's a thing that makes you completely recontextualize, and they're like, no, man, you did it.
Yeah, that's it. I guess you get it now. Congratulations. Here's the will. You win.
You like super win. You actually
Super win.
got the house. Previously, you just got the house.
Yeah, after so many, we're ending it today, and now we're like, yeah, I guess we did, huh? We heckin' did it. I thought it would take us a little bit more time too. Like,
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. When I was mapping out that house or whatever, when I was like building that map in Krita, I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, I see the red line. I see a little bit of this orange line. I stopped myself. I didn't want to solve the puzzle without you, but I did start noticing that, like, hey, these pathways seem to form a pathway, right?
Yeah.
I didn't figure out the blue path yet, though, so that was fun to solve together. So Morajai, the only thing we don't know is what kind of weather it has. Everything else we have,
means we can rotate.
we know it's white, it's got boats, and it's agricultural. So the weather is the shape of these rays. So we know that this is going to be this guy here. There is one weather version that just says normal weather, and it's just the line you're seeing right now. So maybe we'll just like leave that as is. Okay, well now I gotta rotate back because I forgot that was the one that changes the weather. Okay, so normal weather perhaps? That's snow. That's wind. That's normal weather. Okay, so this part is telling us the transportation, which is boats. Which means we need 8 rays? We need 8 rays. I'm looking back at all my little clues. All my little clues I've been collecting all this time. That's 8 rays. And then agricultural is just circles on the outside. And if this is wrong, then we know that the weather is wrong. And it's not normal weather. Okay, so it's not normal weather.
Not normal weather.
Not normal. Not normal enough. Oh wait, no, sorry, I had the wrong dots. My sketch on my paper is weird. I think it should have been hollow dots, maybe? There we go! I forgot that there was a different size dots and there was also a hollow dots. Turns out...
Most people get caught up on the orange, red, purple paths. Oh, well, I think when we first got in there, we were like, well, there's like 2 messages here.
Yes, 2 messages.
And so, I think as long as you do the messages first, I think you're kind of mentally like, oh, like, this is the thing. This is the thing
if they're like, hey, these colors, they don't add up. They're the wrong path. There's something else. You gotta go to the blue. Took a while.
I didn't even think about that. I was like, well, clearly, I didn't even think it was. I think we talked about how there might be multiple paths, but I was kind of like, well, we're gonna go with whatever this thing tells us to do. And I thought maybe it was gonna be like, maybe it could have been that it was gonna be like, do the red path first, then do the purple, then do the, whatever.
Right. We solved this
then
one.
it was actually just like, just do it different. Busy, we did in fact take a full. We took a full red path, but we had figured out the instructions, I think, and then we're like, well, let's just do a red one and see what happens.
Right. We took red all the way there, then we took purple all the way there, and then we were like, okay,
because we were like, do we have to start a new day to try every?
Right, and we decided that we did not. We just had to. Honestly, maybe going back out of that area is what reset it. I don't know what actually reset that one. So this one's going to be annoying. This is nuance. We know it's green, and we know it's aviation. I saw there was a treasure trove note that we took a note of that said it's martial in culture. But that treasure trove note, like, it has so many rules about like what box it's in and whether it's like on the right kind of paper, and I don't know if it's true or not. But treasure trove says it's martial.
We just try it.
We just try it, and if it's wrong, we can try and brute force everything else. Okay.
Yeah.
And we know it's windy because it's aviation. So that would mean this is the thing that sets the culture. Martial is these spokes, these guys here. So if it's not martial, then we have to pick a new thing to start with. But we know it's windy, which is this guy. That's windy. And then
looks windy.
It do be looking heckin' windy on account of all the airships and whatnot.
Yeah, but you would actually think you wouldn't want a windy place for airships, right?
Well, I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they like the wind out there? Maybe they're into it or something? So this is what it would look like. Nope, hold on. Go. What does it look like? I'm trying to match what I've drawn on my paper with what this symbol is showing. I think the nearest thing is probably this. I don't know. If it's martial, I think this is the solution. Okay, so maybe it's not. Maybe I'm misinterpreting this thing? Oh, maybe it's that. I would love to show you the picture that I've drawn in my little sketchbook that I've been.
But you're
keeping.
like Drip. You'll understand this later.
You'll understand this later. Okay, that was the one. It was martial. Okay, so the treasure trove was not, in fact, lying to us. Okay. I don't need more. Look at this spaceship-ass looking city. This is very Jetsons coded, huh?
Yeah, our alternate universe that we kind of live in,
look at this.
has some real, like, fucking weird tech.
These are some wild looking city designs, man.
Constantly.
This is, like, very, like, futuristic, actually.
Yeah. Do you think you could put it in your butt?
It doesn't have a flared base, so I'd be a little bit worried about that. Well, it's got a little bit of a flared base. But yeah, probably. Most likely. As long as there's like a suction cup down there. Yeah, I'd be down.
Yeah, it stays on the table, yeah.
Okay.
So did we do them all?
Via air. That's all of them. Okay, so now we gotta collect all of the freaking notes. But
now we gotta figure out what the order is for the postcards. What's that? No, I have not been screenshot. I figured we would just go left to right and just look at them all at once.
Let's do that, because I'm sure... Whoa, hello. What's this?
Oh.
Did we get a
probably
trophy for this?
A trophy, I guess, for unlocking all the doors.
I forgot that was a trophy we could do. Trophy
Honestly,
of
me too.
sigils. Unlock the 8 realm sigils. Damn, girl.
Hey, I wonder what trophies we're missing.
Well, we're definitely
I'm not saying
missing
we have to
curse
100%
mode,
it, but, you know.
Curse mode and dare mode.
Yeah, curse mode, dare mode.
Those might be it. I think? I don't know, we can check the trophy room. Anyway, let's go left to right and screenshot all of these guys, and then we'll crack open Krita again, and we will solve this puzzle. Look at that. Alright, screenshot. 8 realms, 8 months. The objective was simple enough, but in what order? What route? Where to start? So many questions! I have departed for safely both route and plan. It takes a road, has taken me south.
I'm going to put them all in one message, so...
Yeah, that would be helpful.
You'll get the screenshots all in kind of one.
Perfect. And then we're going to crack open the image editing software. We're going to, like, draw up a weird map of this again. Here is Benaries. Yes. Remind Anne to replace the books I lost. Did they confiscate his books when he got here?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. They're the fascists in this universe. Next up, we've got Archeries. fresh one. The first City of Steel. I'm not even reading them yet because I know we're gonna look at them shortly.
I'm gonna be so mad if we solve this and then we get in there and there's just another allowance token in there, by the way.
Oh my god. I would decease immediately.
I'll be really mad.
They'd be like, good job, kiddo, here, have another quarter. Can't stand it. I do love the art in these rooms. They're so striking. Anyway.
It's pretty cool.
Here's the Araja postcard.
I also would be disappointed that there wasn't a drop of rain. It's like when I went to Seattle and learned that the rain was more like drizzle most of the time.
Just drizzly. Well, I haven't been to Seattle. I've been to Seattle, right? Didn't I visit you in... Where were you at? Oh, that's me, I'm Deer.
I wasn't in Seattle. Were you visiting Dag?
Maybe it was Dag. No. No, maybe I've never been to Seattle then. Maybe I've just heard Dag talk about Seattle.
It is wild that you're like, I don't know if I don't know if I've ever been to a city.
I don't know. I can keep track.
I can tell you. If you ask me, hey, have you been to these major cities? I could tell you.
Yeah? Chicago?
Nope.
Nope. Bummer. Wait. Thank you.
Meant to go while I was in law school, but just never did.
I'm assuming you're getting these screenshots as we're going, right?
Yeah, I've got 5 so far.
Got 5, so here's 6.
This is the 6.
I will give myself a little bit of a stretch while we're in here. Thank you, Busy.
Okay.
There's number 7.
Interesting. Thinks he deserves a stretch.
Well, Busy gave me a stretch, so it would be kind of rude for me not to. Oh, look, here's the little turtle!
I like the little turtle.
I forgot about the little turtle. So cute. Look how big these guys are compared to people.
Yeah.
My word. Alright, and finally in here. Your own little turtle friend. I know! I want my own little turtle friend. Perhaps I'm letting my childhood love of dirigiblocks compromise my objectivity. Damn, dirigiblocks was, like, popular when Herbert was a child. That means it's gotta be super cringe by now, right?
Yes. Okay. Here are all 8 postcards. Uploading. There we go.
So, Bug, here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I am going... First of all, I'm gonna hit this button. And we need to find our way to room 46 today. Because that's where we input our answer. So while I am fucking around through the house, would you like to start working on figuring out what order
trying to figure this
are...
out. Yeah.
And you must show your work.
8 realms in 8 months. The objective... I'll just read them out loud real quick.
Yes.
The objective was simple enough, but in what order, what route, and where to start? Questions like these are the ones I tend to ignore, as planning has never been my strong suit. Well then, in the true spirit of adventure, I have departed, forsaking both map and plan, and as it happens, the road has taken me south. It seems fitting to begin the journey by visiting a fragment of the Old Kingdom, a landmark as black in realm as it is in name, and a story I feel closely connected to, Herbert. And he sent that from Blackbridge Hotel and Spa. So that's in Finn Aries, it looks like.
The black room?
Well, it's got a Finn Aries stamp on it. Yeah, it's black. It's got the black stamp. Because this is before the... Is this before the Crown took over?
No, surely not, right?
How does he have a... Are we two still at it? We have a couple of puzzles we haven't solved yet, so we're gonna...
Orinda Aries is black.
Yeah. Well, you know, they're using the black stamp for a Finn Aries. There's a Finn Aries stamp, but he's using a rent... Sorry, when I say stamp, I mean the postage stamp. Like, I mailed this from Finn Aries.
Yeah.
So, he went south.
It went south from a starting point.
So
he started from... He started in Finn Aries, perhaps.
Maybe.
Also,
what?
we are still definitely still at this.
Actually,
what was the question?
Do we have the world map somewhere? That would probably be super useful.
There is also a world map in room 46, which we'll be using to input
Oh,
this.
okay, yeah, let's just do that. Let's just...
But if you need the map earlier to start figuring out the solution, then yeah. How long have you guys been
just
playing this? You've been playing it with us since I first met you? We've been playing it for a while. We've been playing it for 85 hours, and this game came out in April?
I think that's true, because, yeah, I was in school still.
Yeah, so we've been at this for a while. Make no mistake.
I'm gonna see if I can go back to the it was like the worksheet, the color worksheet. See if I can find that.
That might help, yeah. But Kylie, you'll be perhaps pleased, perhaps devastated to learn that this may in fact be the very last time we ever play this game, because
I think wait, did Kylie unfortunately miss us with the...
Oh, Kylie missed us solve like the big ending, the big final big climax. Yeah, ooh.
We sort of did what I think is the big one, like the big, like the capital B.
Check might have to check the VOD for that one, because we did actually truly inherit the house this time.
Yeah, we sort of inherited the house. Would you like to describe for Kylie what we did?
Yeah, so. God, I'm going to skip all the stuff that led up to it. We figured out which path to walk with all the lanterns in the Atelier maze, and we got into the Mirror Realm Room 46, where the actual real last will and testament of Baroness Orelai? What's her name? Orevai?
Something like that. Yeah.
Baroness Orevai, like our great-great-great-great-grandmother, or whatever her name is. I think it's just our great-grandmother. Was like, ooh, by the way, all those other wills that I wrote, they are rescinded, by the way. This is the one
They're fucking rescinded. But if anybody ever finds this, they did the mystery and they deserve it.
Yeah, yep. And then we just get to...
Even if it's not my family, fuck them.
Yeah, kick them out of the house. They suck. Oh, fuck this noise. Bug, I'm not doing math puzzles.
You don't have to do math puzzles. You don't have to.
I don't need
the game's basically over. Are we 100%? There's a couple of puzzles that we're like, look, we might as well... we kind of want to know what the deal is.
That's right. We want to know what happens when we solve the realms puzzle that we encountered a while ago. Chapel. I'll chapel myself. I'm not scared. But I don't think we're 100%ing this, no. That would be too much. We have a whole other house now? Yeah, we earned both houses. That's great.
Also, a lot of people don't know this, but in like 11 days, Drip and I are going to be on a Disney cruise.
Is that in 11 days? Oh my god, Bug.
Yeah,
I'm so excited. It's sneaking up on me. It's creeping up on me like I wasn't ready for it.
It rules to free. I literally only remembered that today. I was like, oh shit, wait, that's close. And actually, if we'd kept our original cruise, it would have been like tomorrow.
Oh, it would, wouldn't it? We had to like bump it out because of the bed bugs, right?
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we didn't want to get on the Disney Magic while they said that they potentially had a bed bug issue.
Wait, I typed swam song.
Swam song. Yeah, but we didn't solve the gallery. We gotta solve the gallery too.
Yeah, I have no idea how to even begin solving the gallery.
We can just go look later.
We can. I mean, it's just here's the thing. There's nothing to write on the walls. We can't like change the letters on the wall like we did in the other place. I never bother to mess with the security settings.
How far back was our fucking... I'm so close to just Googling Blueprints world map. Because
I mean, I feel like we have it. Just like, yeah, just type in Blueprints world map. We already have the world map. We
have the world. We literally know what each one is.
We've solved the world map like a dozen times over. Like, I think that's allowed. God, I do not like the wrench. Wrench kind of blows. Ooh, shovel. Shovel with kennel is kind of sick, actually. Could I do... No, I can't put these together. You know, a shovel hammer? The magic of getting bed bugs. That's damn true. I'll go observatory. Get a little bit more of our spiral of stars going. The spiral of stars still like us? Are we cool with spiral of stars?
It's like, fuck you.
Add a word. And then lose.
Then lose.
Then lose.
And then just lose.
What?
You just lose. The game's over.
Game's over? Damn, that
Didn't
sucks.
lose.
That's wild.
I'm excited about
yet
whatever
I'm still
would come
walking.
Next. Yeah.
Dovecote, huh?
Okay. Let's see.
Dovecote, sure, why not?
Oh, so I think what I need to do. Okay, I'm looking at the. I gotta get to the world map, right? And then, we know he starts out in.
He starts out in.
Hold on, I got a piece of paper.
Because he starts in Reddington, right? He
starts in Finn Aries.
Yes.
Because he's like, I'm leaving, right? He's like,
home.
I'm gonna. So then he mentions he's going south, which is, I think, Araja is next on the. Yeah, Araja.
Sounds
So I
pretty
have to go find the Araja one and find out what he says next.
These gems look enormous, by the way. I'll buy so many gems.
So that's the one where he's like, I was a little disappointed that there's not been a drop of rain during my time here, as every Arajan story I've ever heard has begun with rain.
Okay.
So Finn Aries, Araja. I suppose the anecdotes I make on this trip will have to do without that flavorful setting. However, even without the rain, the puddles and ponds that dot the countryside make this place feel different than home. Lorja, Yenna, and I can't fucking something Loon Herbert. Okay, but where did you go next, though? But, so we gotta find somewhere where he's
south. And he's wet. Does he say how he
left?
He's
like, I'm not wet.
I'm not wet. Decidedly not wet.
So then where does he go next? He didn't really mention it. Let's just I'm gonna go through and see.
Yeah, read that last note one more time for me, please. The Araja note, because I'm pretty sure that is his first stop.
Lorja, Yenna. Whoa, the first one, the Finn Aries one.
No, after that one.
Oh yeah, the Araja one. You just want that little sign off?
No, just the whole note.
Oh, I was a little disappointed that there has not been a drop of rain during my time here, as every Arajan story I've ever heard has begun with rain. I suppose the anecdotes I make on this trip will have to do without that flavorful setting. However, even without the rain, the puddles and ponds that dot the countryside make this place feel different than home. Lorja, Yenna, Lor, Loon, Herbert.
That's Arajan, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
He's writing in Arajan. Why? Why is he writing in Arajan?
What does it mean? Probably because he's in Araja.
Oh my gosh, Gambaro, hello! What the heck? Welcome on in! Thank you so much for the raid! Spoilers, we're doing some endgame blueprint stuff right now. Perhaps the most endgame, possibly.
Well, it is the most endgame possible, I think.
I've never heard of Flowscape before. What's Flowscape? Welcome in, Raiders! It's good to have you, by the way.
I think we kind of like solved blueprints maybe entirely, except for like a couple of side quests, which is what we're doing currently.
Yeah, why is the prince so blue?
Why is the prince so blue?
Good question.
That's actually, you gotta... Hey,
no
for us, it's been an 85-hour journey.
Yeah, we can't just give it away for free. You got to figure that one out for yourself.
I say 85 hours. What that doesn't count is the amount of time that you and I like have spent thinking about it outside of the playtime.
And we have spent many hours just on this.
There's multiple times where we've been like, we would just message each other and be like, wait, what if the way that this works is this? And then be like, okay, well, we'll test it the next time.
Maybe next time. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it really doesn't. Playing a different game for the marathon? Ooh. Hang on a minute. Marathon gaming. I don't know if we care about this room over here. I mean, I guess, well, you know, I could have done Secret Garden in hindsight. That would have been the smart move. I don't really want to redraw anything. I don't know, man. Just throw a clock tower down. Nobody really cares. Waking up at 3 a.m.? Something you come with a dream message to each other? I mean, yeah, that's basically what happens. We just send each other these cryptic messages. It's great. It was great stuff. Vestibule.
Let's see.
I could rock a vestibule. We are running a little bit low on gemmies, though.
I mean, my guess is he either...
Oh, you're good. Nice peaceful music to be cruising through the end of it here. We'll go north from this guy over this way. Wait, this was not the way I wanted to go. Oops, just kidding. I guess... I mean, nobody really cares. Give me a... Chamber of Mirrors is probably not bad in this scenario, because we're not looking for special rooms. Well, we kind of are.
Kind of are, yeah.
Alright, I'll drop...
Sorry, I've been entirely detached from whatever navigating you're doing while I look at these postcards.
That's fine. I think that's kind of the more important thing to be doing right now anyway. I'll throw a treasure trove down just for funsies. Just get all my... Oh, that's right, we got the Scepter. You know what? I would love to grab the Scepter and just set it immediately to orange, please. We'll get ourselves a great hall. Everything, all the hallways are always unlocked because of, the foyer, and we're also rich again.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to read his last letter because I think it's pretty obvious where he goes last.
Where he goes last, okay. I'm listening.
I'm actually writing this last postcard sitting at my desk at home. I suppose I should put forth the extra effort and drop it in the mail for consistency, but I'm tempted to save the postmaster a trip, as it will just wind up here again to join the other 7, which I am pleased to report were all waiting for me on my desk safe as can be. Flipping through them has reminded me of the many friends I made and lessons I learned along the way, and as I look back, one truth shines brighter than the others. Air travel is much better than sea travel. Herbert.
Love that for him.
P.S. Remind Anne to replace all the books I lost. Okay, so
we know
the last one is also going to be quandaries.
Correct. He ends where he started. So we know it makes a circuit, at least.
Yeah. So that's somewhat useful.
Yeah, we know the first place and the last place.
We know there's 8 places.
There's 8? Well...
And we know the first and the last.
We know the first and the last.
Well, we know the first, last, and second. Now I'm trying to figure out what the fuck the third is, because he either would have gone west or north, right?
Yeah, it seems to make sense.
What with him being in the southeast?
Correct. Well,
Also,
unless he goes by boat or air travel or something like that.
Hey, did we ever confirm whether this planet is truly a globe?
You know what? No, we haven't. It might be a cube. It might be
cube.
Flat. It might be flat. What's this planet called again? I don't even know what the planet's called. I'm gonna call it Earth.
Flat.
Now,
I'm just looking through them to
this
see.
Is annoying. I can't get my secret garden anywhere because they're all unlocked. Hydraxis.
I kind of forgot what the symbol for everything is.
What
Hey, what
symbol are you looking for?
Oh wait, hold on. This actually literally says Corica in it. Okay, so that's the Corica letter.
Now hang on a minute. This is a slight problem. No, this is okay. I can do boudoir, and then I just get something that turns right at the end of this. We have so much money in these runs, Bug. Just absurd amounts of money.
I kind of don't need it anymore, huh?
Yeah, we're kind of beyond. We're post scarcity economy at this point.
Post scarcity, yeah.
I do need you to turn right, though. Thank you for the reading. That works. So we need ways to open up the ding dang antechamber. I've got the east and the west available. I need a place where I can draft a secret garden. Okay. A great hall would be wonderful right about now. I think that would solve our problems. Archives is such garbage. Told me. Draxus, great hall!
Okay, so...
So this will give us one of the doorways. Do you remember which one it opens, though?
West, I want to say.
Okay, if it's west, then we're done. I think we're good. Oh, by the way, deer fact: unconstrained by the limits of negative thinking, deer can grow to be up to 15 feet tall. I'm not quite that tall yet, so I still have a little bit of negative thinking to overcome. But I'll get there. I'll get there. Okay, so the eastern door is now open. I can get to the eastern door.
Oh, hi, little man.
Yes, I can. So let's not frick around. Let's just go there.
He snuck past me. I was like, where'd he go?
So sneaky. Wait, I said eastern. I need to go to the eastern door? Eastern door. Yes. Mention the airline seats at 15 feet. Pretty heinous, not gonna lie. I wonder if the vestibule counts as a hallway, but hallways are always unlocked. But the point of a vestibule is that it locks one of the doors when you pass by it.
I think we gotta figure out what this fucking Arajan text is.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah, because it's the only thing. I didn't see anything that's like, I just got here from Araja. So I think it's gonna be like, maybe it's gonna be like, I'm leaving through dirigible or some shit like that, or I'm leaving via air or some shit.
Yeah, it sounds about right. All right, here we go. This is the puzzle that we're trying to solve, by the way. 8 realms in 8 months. So, let's go ahead.
Okay,
and
well,
we're gonna
let's go ahead and put one
Rita back up again.
on Quandaries.
One on Quandaries. Wait, I gotta get my map.
Yep.
I gotta figure out which one of these guys actually is Quandaries.
Isn't it that middle? Isn't it the middle right-hand one?
Middle right.
Because it goes.
Quandaries. Yeah, so it's this one right here.
Yeah, yeah. And then we know 8 is also there, so we might as well put 8 there as well.
You. Go you. And we know for 2 he went south.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens after south?
Well, we have to solve his Arajan, I think, to find out.
His Arajan. Okay.
Yeah.
Good job on being blueprints. I was too late to celebrate. I got you this. Oh my gosh. Is it an airline seat with like in the emergency exit row? Because that'd be
That's what you get for finishing a game.
That's true. That's dang true.
You deserve this.
I probably deserve this.
Also,
okay.
Drip, I don't know how to tell you this. When you're done streaming, I'm not saying we should do anything with this, but I am gonna probably play Roller Coaster Tycoon live on stream more.
You're gonna stream Roller Coaster Tycoon?
I was playing some earlier and I didn't finish it because I was like, oh fuck, we gotta go get pizza.
Oh my god, I actually love Roller Coaster Tycoon. I would love to just kind of like hang out and watch you play Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Just play like just swap time. Streams.
Yeah, we'll just swap streams.
Just like everybody go over to everybody go to Bug.
This is gonna blow your mind. That's what raids are. It's not that uncommon.
Yeah, I can always just start mine and then be like, all right, we're gonna raid in or whatever.
Exactly. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm opening all of these message links so I can pop up open a Firefox browser and we're gonna watch the links from there. So hang tight, everybody.
We need the Arajan.
We do need the Arajan.
We need to figure out what Lorja, Yena, Aljor, Loon means.
Okay, here we go.
I think it means like buy something, high something.
So which one? This is from Blackbridge. Oh, I can just reorganize my tabs to be in order, right? So this one was.
I hate to tell you this though. I don't think the order. Yeah, we can just rearrange them.
I think 2.
There's one. I know that Nuance is later because I was reading the Nuance one and it says, I'll just read the relevant part. The suit-filled streets and soaring skyscrapers here are just as stirring to me as the mountains of Kararika or whatever, or the beaches of Morashai, which means like clearly Nuance is at least
Nuance
middle.
Came after those 2.
Yeah, it came after those 2.
Okay. By far my favorite realm I visit this trip, but I have a penchant for technology. Blah blah blah. Starring Kororika, Morashai.
I want you to solve this Arajan. I need this Arajan.
Wait, which Arajan? Where am I looking?
The Arajan. Drip. So help me God, Drip the Arajan. I said multiple times from Araja.
Yeah, I need to read it though, bud. Okay, is this it? The Araja? Laura
the
Yena,
Araja.
Aelor
from Araja.
Lorja.
Mm-hmm.
Lorja, Yena. Ailot?
I assume it means like buy something, high something, and then we'll know by the like high something. Like if it's like hello mountain or whatever, we'd look for a mountain one. Or if it's like hello forest, we'll look for a forest one or whatever the fuck.
Okay. I don't know what any of these mean. Lorja, that's a direction. I remember that being a direction. I can't remember which direction it is. Because I didn't write down like a comprehensive,
means
like
up,
all the
up
words.
to God.
I am 64% Scarf, and I appreciate you for keeping track of that for me. Okay. So we don't really know what this Arajan means, but like realistically, the only place he could go is west.
But that's not true. Because on one of them he talks about sailing, so he could have sailed around to the east, right, or to the north, or like south back around to the north. I mean,
yeah, he could, you know what? He
so
could have been here second to last. Now that I think about it,
well, let's not put a pin there though, because we don't know.
You don't. Well, I mean, that's a placeholder. Easy enough. So maybe he went north to like Archeries.
But we don't know. I think we should figure out what this text means. Do we have anything that translate that last part, like loon?
Loon almost certainly means moon, right?
No, that's us wanting it to be a cognate, but I don't think it is.
Yeah, you're right about that. Puddles and ponds that dot the countryside make this place feel different than home. Okay. Let's read some other postcards.
Well,
this is Archeries. Hold on.
I just want to know what it is.
It might be irrelevant. It could just be like an Arajan sign-off where he's like, "Ooh, okay, good luck. Have a nice day, everybody. I hope everybody wins."
I read all the other ones, and nothing is like, "Hey, I just got here from this other one." I think we need to know the method of travel to know which one this connects to next. I just want to follow the crumbs from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 instead of having, well, we know that 2 is after 1, and we know that 4 is after 7, and then having to link all those. I just want to make the link now.
So here, let me throw this out to you then. Here's the Archeries postcard. We arrived here after a few days of sailing. Cool, sailing.
Okay.
It would have been more convenient if in the old days when the rail tracks had extended all the way north. So, in the old days, they would have connected... Hold on. They would have connected Iraja with the northern part. So I think that's we sailed there instead. That's got to be 3.
It's got to be 3.
Because there's no other place on this continent you would have gone by rail.
I want to say I saw something that talked about getting there from shores. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's pop it open again.
Hold on.
So I think that's
Blackbridge, not that. That's Veneries.
And fewer opportunities. I think we got to go flying next, honestly. So I think Nuance. Oh no, Short Sea Voyage.
No, Nuance is way later. Nuance, I think, might be the like last one or second.
After a short sea voyage, we arrived on the main island of Morjai.
At the very ending of the Corica one, it says, "And is a welcome relief coming from the sweltering shores of Vera." So where's Vera? Is Vera in? Vera's a place. Vera's a place. Hold on.
Yeah, that's this place right here. That's this little round island down here.
Okay, hold on. I know things. Okay, so then that means Corica's got to be later, but before Nuance.
Okay.
So it goes Vera, Corica, maybe Nuance then. It either goes Morajai, Vera, Corica, Nuance, or it goes Vera, Corica, Nuance, Oh, wait, but it mentions Morajai in the... Doesn't it mention in the Corica one? Hold on.
Well, it's not this. we know it's not this.
Wait, which one? Wait, fuck, hold on. No, Nuance, not Corica. Hold on. Let me go find the one that has the airship. Yeah, or the mountains of Corica or the beaches of Morajai. Okay, so I think it goes... it goes... Nuance is 7th. Before
Nuance is
that,
7th. Okay, we got that. Before that
is Corica.
Okay.
Cora, you know what I mean.
Rica, yep.
Corica. Before that is Vera.
Okay.
And then before that is
Morjai.
Morjai.
That was it! It solved it! It's open! Damn, dude. Okay, so let's see what's inside your super secret safe.
Hey, this will is is definitely the last and total will for sure.
It's the deed! We got the deed that we now know is worthless because, like, hey, buddy, that sucks to be you. You didn't actually get the deed.
It's so funny that we got the actual deed before we got the fake deed.
Certified copy. Lord Arthur Clementine to Lady Oravai of Trinsdale.
Although I guess this might be the deed that's like, hey, you get this land.
Know all men buy these presents, blah, blah, blah. Lord Arthur Clementine. Oh, wait, so Lord Arthur Clementine owned this before Oravai.
Yeah, the Lord gave it to the lady, it looks like.
Okay, Northern Range of Reddington.
Literally, you get the, quote, Holly Leaf Mountain.
Yes, the Holly Leaf Mountain. The boundaries,
I don't think we're reading this whole thing.
Okay, the covenants. Here's the interesting parts. In hand and seal, I make my mark, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Promise, or heirs and signs, lawfully possessed, sworn to defend. It's literally, it's all boilerplate. There's nothing juicy in here.
Wait, hold on. Let's see the written part. In hand and seal, I make my mark in the grand year. Okay, yeah, that doesn't matter.
This is all
so the reason
boilerplate.
yada yada that is that's just like standard will language, like whatever.
Yeah,
old-timey will language. Nobody writes shit like that
language.
anymore.
Okay, so we got the deed. Great. Here's his last will and testament. Damn!
So here's
Herbert's... my god.
Oh, here, I'll read this one.
This is the full will and testament. We got like a clip of it from
this
before.
This is the one that gets kicked the fuck out by the one we actually got.
Yeah, exactly. It's so funny that we discovered them like out of order.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils herefore made by me. I declare that I have not and have never been married and have no children. First, I direct that all my debts and outstanding expenses be paid as soon as after my decease as possible. Secondly, I direct all the servants and staff in my employ at the time of my death shall be granted indefinite leave to be paid out of the reserves of my estate set aside for such an occasion until such time as a new master of Mount Holly bids their return. In the event that the aforesaid reserves for this purpose are depleted before a new master of the estate is found, I direct my executor to make provisions for their future employment and to do so in a manner that is just and equitable to all parties involved. That's nice.
He said basically figure it out.
Well, he said like, hey, if I run out of money, like, yeah, help him get another job, but it doesn't sound like that was going to happen. Yeah. It's so underwhelming to hit this now, by the way.
I know, right? We know it's all fake and none of it actually matters.
Thirdly, to my faithful valet, Hartley Ruata, I hereby gift to him the lake house in Trinsdale as a small measure of gratitude for his many years of unwavering loyalty and devoted service. Nice. I direct that my executor take such steps as are necessary to transfer ownership of said lake house to Hartley Ruata, and should use all reasonable efforts to persuade him to accept the same. We actually read the note about that previously.
Yes, we did.
Furthermore, to my late cousin Tillin's two children, Courtney Farine and Rygard Farine. Yeah, I don't know.
Who are these
I guess we're
nerds?
filling out a family tree here. Who have sometimes been impulsive and hasty in their actions. I grant to each a cuckoo clock set eternally on the sacred hour, for only time will tell when they're ready to slow down enough to appreciate the gifts bestowed upon them with the patience and wisdom that comes with maturity.
Unbelievable.
Damn. In the case that Lionel Epson should return from his travel to Bod, or in the event that any of his heirs should be present themselves, I bequeath to him, or them, as case may be, the diary and its related key, which formerly belonged to a sister, Clara Epson, which I have kept in her room and beside her grave, respectively. And respectfully?
Well, I guess that's how we find that clue.
Respectfully. Yeah, so I guess didn't we solve that before we got here, though?
We did. That's how we figured out how to put the antechamber in the outside shed.
Yeah. In addition, it is my fervent desire that the gallery, along with all the artwork contained within, be bestowed upon the Reddington Museum of Art, including the sculptures, exhibits, and entire collection of drawings by Christopher Manson, comprised of 4 pieces entitled, and then this is where we would have gotten the first letter in each one of them. So I guess they're like, even solved it. The generous donation shall be made 1 year hence, following the date of my earthly departure, when it shall be removed from Mount Holly's draft pool. Oh! I guess if you take 365 days, maybe you just don't have a gallery anymore.
Yeah, maybe.
Moreover,
by the way, that guy, Christopher Manson, is actually the name of the guy who author
Did the art.
Maze. He was the one who was consulted for those puzzles.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fun
We're
little
over to the Grand Cathedral of Viraja. I bequeath 8 stone statues, sculpted in the likeness of 8 Arajan angels. Arinda, Lydia, Rihanna, Joya, Daja, Viea, Mila, and Draxus. Love you, Draxus Daddy.
Love you, Draxus.
These sculpted figures have been in the Sinclair tomb for multiple generations, and even though there have been much debate over their natural numeric order, they have nevertheless remained steadfast in their safeguarding of our family secrets. I trust they will continue to provide the Cathedral of Viraja the same level of stewardship.
Wait. Natural numeric
Yeah,
order?
we still have them, though. So...
Is this the... hold on. This isn't the order that we pushed their arms, though.
I don't think so, no.
Because Arinda is that's the one I keep calling, like, the Valkyrie.
Well, because I think...
I don't think the thing...
What I think we learned is that our uncle didn't make puzzles worth shit. This was all our great-grandma who did all this shit, and we got further than him and our mom ever did.
I mean, clearly, yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna jot this down. I want to... Because that natural order of the angels, I want to go back and see if we hit them in a different order, if something different happens.
If anything happens.
Because it ends with Draxus, and that's got me thinking.
Thank you, Draxus Daddy.
Draxus Daddy. Where's my pen? Here it is. So, Arinda, Lydia, Rinna, Joya. Then...
Thank you, Draxus Daddy.
Dauja?
Mm-hmm. Then Viea.
Mila. And then Draxus, finally. Okay, cool. Moving on. I'll try that later.
Also, remind me to Google whether the gallery legitimately disappears in a year.
I'm curious.
I'm given bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all the rest, residue, and remainder of my estate. You don't actually have to say all those. And of my right, title, and interest into the house and land which I own near Mount Holly as a token of the cordial and affectionate friendship for nearly half a century his grandmother, Clara Epson, has shown me. That's nice.
He thinks he owns it.
Yeah, he doesn't fucking own it. We own it now. The above provision and bequest is a contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate on Mount Holly. This room, among other things of value, holds the physical deed to the entire estate, as well as many other personal effects and policies of insurance. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor. Okay, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. But I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
I think it's funny that Sinclair thought he was such hot shit when it came to, like, making puzzles, and he was like, ooh, you gotta find the 46 room, when really he sucked so bad that he couldn't even solve the puzzles of his grandma.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executor of my will, then this gift shall lapse in the above clauses on this page, and provisions pertaining to that clause shall be considered null and void, and the rest of my estate shall be disposed of and gifted to the Arindan Heritage Foundation under condition that the house be immediately winnowed and sealed with explicit instructions and allowances that the site not be reopened until black flags are once again flying over Oris, or 110 years have passed since my death, whichever day shall come first.
What does winnowed mean?
Great question.
I mean, I'm assuming that in context it means, like, closed up.
Well, because I was going to say, I know winnow is in, like, air, but what does it mean? Like, to winnow something? Hold on, I'm going to Google it.
Yeah,
remove things until only the best things are left, is what Google is saying.
Oh, interesting. Weird.
Get rid of something. Maybe it's like to get rid of all your shit. Like, just...
I guess. Just empty the place out and just seal it up.
Okay. Next page.
There we go.
As one final gift to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, regardless of whether he finds room 46 or not, I leave and bequeath to him the original manuscripts of his mother's works that were produced here under the roof of her childhood home. The preliminary draft copies include Red Prince, which she wrote while visiting the estate during the brightest of her days, and A New Clue, which she penned here during the darkest. I hope that in due time and in the natural order of things, I don't like that that's how bolded.
That's what you said about the angels.
You'll come to be content, as I have, with what little of herself she left us. And witness thereof, blah, 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 Herbertson. Claire?
So that gives me another clue that we need to do this this tomb thing.
That we need to go look at the...
Yeah.
The tomb again?
The tomb again. Okay,
I'm going to Google Gallery blueprints 1 year.
Yeah, does it go away? Is it gone? That's me!
Somebody on Reddit asked, and they're like, "Has anybody passed this point?" And nobody said yes.
I know someone must have. People are like wild about this game.
I really want to know, because imagine you like don't ever solve it, and then you just find out the room just fucking disappeared before you could.
The art is gone, but like the puzzle's still there. Like the art pieces have been taken away. That'd be funny as hell. I love that. So we can just end the day, I think. I think that's everything that we've gotten here. We've got the deed.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Now our next thing is to go back to the tomb.
Also, I don't know if you noticed this, but it said in a timely manner MANOR, not MANNER.
I didn't notice that. That's so silly.
And I was like, is timely manner something?
Welcome to the perplexing menagerie. Oh, you think it's a clue?
No, probably not.
Oh, okay. I think it's just a cute pun.
I think so too.
I think they're just being cute with it. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Mount Holly Estate. A 95% cluing it up here. So I'd love to grab a couple of rerolls before we go down there. Well, you can give me rerolls. And you did, in fact, give me a reroll. Because I need to get Tomb outside. That's really all we need to accomplish today, is just get a Tomb outside. Sure, whatever. Geist bedroom! Dark steady! Our favorite. Full shovel, thank you. Rerolls. Rerolls are the name of the game. I think 3 rerolls is probably enough to honestly get us the tomb.
I think so too.
You think so too? Let's just go. I'm not trying to overcomplicate things, you know? Pretty sure we still have the Blessing of the Monk and we can put like room 46 outside, weirdly enough. We've tried that before, right? Putting room 46 outside.
Surely we must have, but we might as well try it again.
I mean, it's there. Oh, well, it's
yeah, okay. Try. Did we ever do it?
I don't know if we did. Now that I think about it. Okay, so.
If anybody knows if that does anything, let us know. Cause...
Yeah. So here we go. We have the new order, which is Orinda, which is the queen lady. Or over here. The next one was Lydia, who is Lydia. Which one was Lydia? Remember who Lydia was?
I can go look in our search history. Hold on. How is it spelled again?
Lydia. I know.
Oh fuck, we don't have it in our history.
Frick. I know.
Is this something that's cool to Google because we've done it before?
I know Rinna is the gardener. Joya is the chef. Dalju is.
We had them all down at one point.
We had them all down at one point. I just don't remember. Doja, I don't remember exactly. Via is the chimney sweep. She's fireplaces because she's ash. Mila is the maid in the bedrooms. And Draxus is the god of death, right? So the only ones I don't remember are fucking Dalja and Rinna.
So just try the two, and
so
then
that would be like
try it one way, and then if it doesn't work, try it the other way.
Yeah, so it'd be the jockey and the rake. Not you.
The pitchfork. There's a pitchfork lady somewhere.
Yeah, pitchfork. Yeah, you. Maybe you're Lydia.
Who's Lydia? We'll never know.
Never know. Lydia and Rinna. You know Rinna. Rinna is gardening. Oh, I'm gonna jot this down. Rina is garden hoe, like the hoe tool, to be clear. Julia is chef. Delja is question mark. Lydia is question mark. You're Ash, chimney sweep. Mila is the maid. Okay, so I'm gonna assume you're Lydia. I'm being told Lydia is the jockey. Fuck. Alright, reset. Thank you for the, it was like a coin flip. It was one of the two. Alright, so let's try this again. You, and the jockey, who is you. Then Rinna is the gardener with the hoe. To you. Joya's the chef.
Apparently, the guy who Tonda Ross was like, "Hey, there's gonna be more cutscenes later."
Oh, there's gonna be more cutscenes later?
So I don't know if that means more content, or if that means they're just like they didn't make a cutscene for the end of the game, and they're like,
that's wild that they like
what?
Forgot to add that. But okay, interesting.
So I was like, is that it? And then people were like, yeah, that's it.
That's it. All right, and then finally Draxus. Oh, new door,
Okay.
Bug, new door, Draxus Daddy door.
Oh,
that's
podium?
Sick. That's so cool. I love that.
That looks sick as hell.
And they even have like the special Erosion 8 for him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. We got our
We
new books,
love
by the way.
Draxus Daddy. Do we want blueprints and red?
Well,
oh, this is like the rough draft. This is the rough draft he was talking about.
The initial one, once.
Okay, so once there was a red prince, and then this is the one that they're like, hey, this is the shit we had to like
this
mark
is a
out.
little too political, bud. The prince had a love for all things. Okay, so like minor revisions.
Yeah,
got it. Oh, look, that's a symbol for quandaries.
Let's go.
That wasn't there before. He couldn't stand the sight of a canary or a crow. Oh, so this was a little bit political. Look at that. Also, Biggie Paul's hello. Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, look at that. It's all birds.
Yeah,
of
they're
different,
like sorry. That guy's weirdly nationalist.
Yeah, look at that.
And expansionist.
You heard the sky was not a red hue.
Don't know why Sky has that symbol.
Yeah, what is that?
What does that mean?
Like a fancy 2 or something? I don't know what that means. Let's see the bird. No changes on this page. Wait.
Could have seen
Change the lead Life Symphony. This was different, actually. This is where it deviated from the manuscript.
Is this the one that she was reading in the credits?
It is. And see beyond the red shade, he was aware, never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share.
I had to share.
Okay. What's with this planet? Is this her? Is this his mom holding a...
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
bird?
did your mom have some sort of involvement with, like, the red? With the... Huh.
Well, we know that her mom was a revolutionary. Like,
yeah, we know she was a revolutionary.
I don't know what that planet
I guess
is.
that was the world she had to share.
One day the prince saw something new. If you look closely, you might see it too. Yup. Skies parted, clouds withdrew. Prince had a new favorite color blue. That's pretty cool. I like that.
That's pretty sick. Yeah, we love that.
All right, neat.
And then, of course, we have the blueprints manuscript, I assume.
No, this is the new clue.
Okay, wait, is it pink? I thought that was pink for a second. Oh, that's new clue.
Yeah, this is new clue.
Okay, let's see what's new about it.
Oh.
All right.
Root, cook, maid. How many memos should be visible? She's like, I don't know. I don't want to make this too easy on him.
Route instead of platform. If he knew what to do, he'd likely find 2. So 2 new clues.
New clues.
For clues come together like a pair of new shoes. Okay, so originally it was going to be like 2 important things.
It's going to be like, hey, there's 2.
There's 2 clues.
Let's see. Dead herring. Dead herrings? What the fuck?
Dead herrings.
That's weird. Depart. Medium gate? Oh, look at this. Look at the sass. Double check with Kirk.
That makes me mad to see.
I know, right? That was like my least favorite puzzle of the entire game.
That's my least favorite puzzle in the whole game.
And there was some bullshit puzzles.
Suspect list needed. We'll add in final illustration.
Okay. Oh my god, look at all
I
this.
don't remember what these numbers...
These
Was
were
that
written.
from?
These were written very, very small print on the document. Note to publisher: insert small number cases barely visible between the marked words above. Yup. Mm-hmm. Too
Swap the
much
king with the rook. Okay, castling.
castling. Too much overlap
Too
with the
much
clue in the
over...
secret
With...
passage.
It's just second guessing herself.
Yeah, she's like, am I making this
I'm
too
not trying to
easy?
make it too easy on Simon.
Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah.
to make this really complicated. Too obvious in the nooks.
He looked under the bed. Alright, he looked and looked under beds and in nooks.
Replace, what does it say, fork with something connected to 10? Oh, I see,
Yeah.
Oh, because Tanner fork, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Alright, alright. Cuckoo 2.
Cuckoo 2.
Alright. Ender Cipher, Lunar renamed, Uncle Aw,
Then a
Dragon
new
Sixes.
clue. Uncle Ah, yeah.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Colors to cover. Okay, got it, got it. There's the gates, and gates,
I
right,
think it's just explaining, like, lines as in ranks, or lines as in... I actually can't read that.
They're gonna remove the denoted in verse. That's interesting. That was the clue to the...
Does that mean the puzzles are moved?
Well, no, I don't know, maybe.
I forgot that denoted in verse thing, and I don't remember anything about it. Like, we never solved anything about it, right?
Well, it's from Spiral of Stars.
Yeah, but we don't know, like, what any of that does, right?
Nope, we sure don't. We know there's a bunch of different anagrams that all lead to the Spiral of Stars. And we found them in different places. Like, investor needed, does it ever end, denoted in verse. There was another one, too. I can't remember what the last one is. Tended rose vines.
Good job on finding this. Busy, it's kind of very... Yeah, I mean, it's very funny to run into something it feels like we should have discovered half our gameplay ago.
Well, maybe. Maybe.
From what I was told, I believe is it Margle? Margle's dictionary is currently 22 rooms short of completion. No cause for concern yet, as Uncle has thankfully removed pump room from the draft pool.
Oh, thank God.
Thanks, Uncle.
Thanks, Uncle, for removing it from the draft pool. Entrance hall.
There's an ominous floating moon.
Yeah, it do be ominously floating there in the record zone.
Was there an ominous floating moon there before? I don't think so.
No, it sure wasn't.
Maybe there was, and I don't remember.
No, there definitely wasn't. Best medicine was not yet evidence. When he found new clues, he'd know what to do. After reading this so many times, all the signs. Have you seen all the signs? One per page.
One per page.
Dead end, major key. Show the entire route. Right here, okay.
Okay.
Oh my god, I forget how, like, complicated freaking new clue was. We've solved all this previously, but
I think we solved all the new clues, and I'll tell you, I forgot more than half of them. I'm going to go ahead and guess.
That's okay. Could it finally be true? It's a new clue. You know what to do.
Handwritten and typed. We knew about that.
So this is like a cute little add-on. I don't think there's any new information here.
Yeah. Remind Rudolph. I mean, I'm sure there's puzzles that we didn't get, or that we would have, like... There's, like, people who would get here and they wouldn't have solved all the puzzles by this point, but we kind of solved all the puzzles, seemingly, by this point.
Yeah. Huh.
Okay, so there's our red prints.
Interesting how he has the effigy in this picture.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the scepter, the crown, and the effigy.
Well, because he's a thief. He's a fucking thief, is what they're saying.
Well, maybe. I don't know. This is like the coronation ritual.
This is what we did, for sure, with our stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Well, damn, girl. Okay.
Alright,
thanks, Draxus.
Thanks,
Daddy.
Draxus.
I guess I don't need to... Wait, where's he pointing at, by the way? He's pointing at that spot in the reservoir. Right here. Is that where we found the sanctum key? I never noticed that before. That'd be a cool little...
That's actually very funny if true.
That'd be a very
Wait,
cool
no, because didn't we find the sanctum key in the back of the... Wait, no, fuck, I think that is it, isn't it? Yeah, I think that might be it.
I like that. That's clever.
That's very funny if true.
Well, Bug, I think we're done with blueprints. I think we solved everything.
Yeah, it kind of feels like did it with having done it.
I mean, we could fuck around more with like dare mode and curse mode. We could, I don't know, get the Spiral of Stars finished, but that would take like so many.
I kind of want to
runs.
wait until we know that they have finalized everything in the game now, you know? Like, if they're like, we're going to do new cutscenes.
Yeah. It feels like anything else that we do after this point would just be kind of spinning our wheels and just kind of like flexing on it. Be like,
I'm okay doing it once we know the game is fully released. Also, whenever they have the arcade machine, of course, up and running.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be a cat added to the game, I'm told.
There's going to be a cat in the game, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
We got to figure out what's up with that.
This game is so beautiful and polished that sometimes I forget it's not technically done yet.
Not technically finished, yeah.
Not technically finished. It
I mean, but at the same time,
many months.
Like, without them putting a note of, hey, this arcade machine might work at some point, I feel like it's done, right? Like
it's done, yeah.
Like, I don't know that I get that you get to this point, question mark gameplay hours in, and then go like, yeah, man, I think a little bit more, you know?
We really need a little bit more. Well, that's it. Day 115 with 85 hours played.
Well, actually, 114, right?
Well, no, today's day 115.
Oh, I meant when we got to the into that other room.
Oh, yeah.
114.
Day 114 is when we got the true will.
The true will, yeah.
Okay, I think we did it. I think we beat Blueprints.
I think we did it. Is the thing.
What's you know, the only other thing that I'm very curious about is the second gallery.
Oh yeah, we should go. Man, but we have to go look. We have to go like.
Here's the problem. I have no idea where to even begin solving the second gallery.
Maybe that's something we leave for whenever there's the final update, as we go solve the second gallery.
Yeah, maybe that's what we do. Maybe we just chill with it.
Leave a little something for ourselves.
Give a little bit of juice for later on, right?
But I feel like we like did it.
We totally did it. I think we finally did it. All right, let's get the den, and we're gonna end our day in the den one last time. Our favorite room ever.
I forget why we like to end in the den.
There's the den.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Remind me to make a blue if there's not one already. Actually, I kind of want to do it if there is one. A Blueprints room ranking list, like a tier list.
I would love to do a Blueprints room ranking tier list.
Let me see.
See, if there's one out there, I'll do it right now.
Yep, there's one. There is one.
Send it to me. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to end my day in the den.
Okay.
Hey, Bug, did you know that if you rearrange the letters in the room den, you get end?
Ned.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Really?
Ned. Oh my god. Maybe we're actually supposed to be inheriting from Ned.
Okay, here's the thing though, is I'm making sure that this actually has all the rooms in it, because I feel like if you're gonna make a tier list, the Atelier's got to be there. But I wonder if the person who made this, I want to make sure that they actually got to it.
Nah, you're flexing on them. The Atelier is just it's just a place where you can plan the real rooms. It's not a real room. It's an area.
It is a room.
It's no more an area than like the fucking, I don't know.
I think Atelier should count. I think it should count because I think it has enough room. It's a physical room that you walk into, and it's got a thing attached to it.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. It is very cool.
We'll put it on ours if it, if it's not. It looks like it's not listed here, but we'll sort of just say where it would go.
So
otherwise,
once again, we have no idea what's up with this giant clock. We have no idea with
I don't even know at this point if they are puzzles.
These symbols are here. We don't know why they're doing that.
I think they're just there to make us go insane.
I think there is a little bit of that in this game.
When we really thought something was happening with those, and then just never ended up.
We've got a clock that's moving, but the pendulum is stuck.
That it showed.
Yeah, the den is like one of those rooms that had no secrets. Every other room had some kind of secret in it, you know? The den has just been always nothing. And that perplexes me. But anyway, that's why it's one of my favorite rooms, and that's why I'm going to end the day here as our very last room.